county board. So for me, one of the most important functions or jobs that I see for me having is to make sure that you get a good flow and reliable flow of information, of being included, and of hearing from your county board what we want to be advised on.
As me with the beard, but this is my COVID beard. I'm an IT professional during the day, and I think I'm glad to hear that you sought this out, because I think there's a lot of some items that we have been maybe trying to push up that we haven't really maybe gotten some feedback.
I'm David Husband.
I added
I'm
you,
an
David.
attorney,
You're
and
good.
thank you. I'm an attorney. I work for the Federal Reserve Board of Governors on cybersecurity, privacy, national security, open data, all sorts of stuff like that. And I'm delighted that you're here, that you're joining us virtually.
Good.
Yeah, the many questions that we had this month would have a easier answer if we had it as part of our comp plan. Questions like, what kind of infrastructure, where, how, when, etc. We should be lighting up the dark fiber, and what are the sectors that we will be giving. Where we were giving priority, multifamily versus spread, universal access, things like that.
Mm-hmm. All right. Thank you. So we will continue that. We'll continue that thread, that conversational thread, and we'll make sure that you have the benefit of the work that particularly Mike has done in terms of the framework that we had some thoughts around as you begin to think about how best to incorporate that, or what the best way is for a strategic plan to have a digital element. We'll make sure you receive that.
Yesterday we had a direct nexus between
thinking. I do. One of the things we did talk briefly, but I just wanted the commission also to hear Frank and I had expressed concern about the equity issue, not only, and Raj, obviously you'll be talking about the digital equity in terms of schools, but also access to the vaccines in terms of people being able to register and do all those things.
So that was a mix of basically kiosk applications on laptops and essential workers, already vaccinated 1A essential workers going into the neighborhoods and taking, literally walking around, knocking doors, as in canvassing, and getting people names, because one of the biggest logistical problems here in our country, not only in our county, in our country, is that we don't have complete, comprehensive lists of eligible
citizens.
The second big thing is the dissemination of appropriate information under the conditions of basically a denial of service attack right now on anything that looks like government, because we are like on the deck of something that's perceived like a Titanic. It isn't, but it is perceived.
Solutions we rolled out, and not to mention the hotspots that we've collaborated with the county and actually ensured that students will be able to latch onto them for kind of not for the general 1 hour period and get disconnected, but continuously to be able to use them without interruption, as long as they're using APS devices. We kind of worked out as a pilot. I will let Jack explain this exciting thing, because it's his kind of baby, because he went to the state and actually got some of the funds for us to be able to do this pilot.